Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you've. I haven't seen any of you since last year. I hope you're all doing well. Doria, thank you for being first. Tats, thank you for being second. Bacon, thank you for being third. And thank you all for collecting your daily nourishment. Oh my god, Magic Big Fawn. No, Dory, I'm a big fawn. Nor? What do you mean, nor? Thank you all for collecting your daily poop. Tats, thank you for collecting your daily poop. I hope you all have had a wonderful start to your New Year so far. I enjoyed the nice little break that I had after our stream on Monday and then community night on Tuesday. Nice little break to wind down, relax for a bit before I had to start work today. But I'm glad to be back streaming. Every time I'm not streaming, I honestly miss being here. Pocket Cat, hello, how are you doing? Dazen, thank you for collecting your daily nourishment. Thank you all for collecting your daily poop. Thank you for collecting your daily poop as well. I hear lurk and I enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you swinging by. But yeah. I'm good and needing some stabs. Some stabs? What do you need stabs for? I'm glad you're doing good. Stabs are good meat. Oh, fair, valid. Never have too much good meat, or I guess in this case, too much stabs. But yeah. It's only the second day of the new year, and it already feels like we have so much going on. Pardon me. How's everyone? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be streaming again. I know it's only technically been 2 days, but I missed everybody. But yeah, we have so much going on. We have streamed today. Hopefully we're gonna beat the game, maybe. I might just kind of push it till, depending on how far we get. You have some catnip? Always have some catnip. Always got catnip, Pocket Cat. But yeah, I might push the game until we beat it, depending on how far we end up getting. Just because I don't want to end up having another Ni no Kuni situation. Like we had on Monday, where we literally yapped for a little bit. And then had like less than a half hour of gameplay before we beat the game. Pocket Cat, thank you for the hydrate. Catnip, good meat. Hell yeah. But yeah, I have streamed today. Oh. We have a stream. Thank you for the posture check and the head pass as well, Pocket Cat. We have another stream on Saturday, where we will also hopefully be finishing the game we're playing on Saturday. We We have a massive collab on Sunday with some amazing people. A few of you who are here. We will be playing Lockdown. Yes, yippee indeed. We'll be playing Lockdown Protocol with Bacon and Dory and Meg, and I know there's more people. I'm trying to remember who off the top of my head. Meg. I said Meg. Python is also going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those are the people who have confirmed so far. There are going to be more, I believe. Bacon. You're being a good little moron right now. Bye, have a stream. Thank you for swinging by, Pocket Cat. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are. Hope you have a good time. I knew it was only a matter of time before someone was like, "Hey, I'm gonna list something that isn't mentioned as one of the three options." But yeah, outside of streaming, we also have a poll going on currently in the Discord, which you can feel free to join if you have not already, to decide on a official name for what chat will be referred to, or the community. So we're gonna have that left up for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Lots of exciting stuff. Also, we have a ton of collabs next week as well. But I won't talk too much about those until probably Sunday, when after we have released our new schedule. New Year's only just beginning, but we have so much going on, and it is going to be a big year, and I'm very excited for it. On that note, I think we should just jump into the game and continue playing the funny book game. Because we do kind of have a decision to make. Because the way we have been playing this game is anytime each of these flowers is a decision. And when there's been two options to choose from, we've decided on which of the two options we would go with. But some of them we don't have two options for yet. And the option that is chosen changes up how the story is done. So all these ones have led to other ones, and it's been a good time. Some of them have led to ends of stories, some of them have led further on. So the decision we have to make is, which of these two flowers that we have a new decision for do we want to start with tonight? Do we want to start with the MCDC? Or do we want to start with A Beginner's Guide to Hostile Interrogation? Matchy's playing bacon pierogies? Hell yeah. Hello, Beefy. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Doing real good. Glad to be back from a very, very brief break from streaming, but a break nonetheless. I very much, even though it was only 2 days, very much missed streaming, missed being able to chat with everyone here. Good. Done 4 sketches on stream. Painted one of them, and now my hand fucking hurts. Damn. That sounds like a very productive stream. Make sure you rest your hand. You very much deserve it. Dude. What's up, Beefy? A pen died while painting, and I had to take a forced break. Oh no. The body was willing, but the pen was not. That is unfortunate. Beefy invests in backup pen when? I don't even know if that's a possibility. But I gotta take a break playing some games. Nice. Nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to do something while you were taking a break. Playing games is always fun. I have one backup pen, but it's broken. Oh no. Oh no. The weird thing is my pen does not have a battery at all. Oh no, that's not good. So I have no fucking clue why I have to charge it from time to time. Yeah, that's odd. But interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to start with MCDC. And we'll pick the option we have not chosen so far.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight.
Oh no.
He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches.
Sometimes I need to charge it every 8 months or next day. That's wild. Maybe it's like based off how close it is to that 8-month mark, maybe? Or like just how busy you've been doing the drawing. So what's this game about and what is it? We're a little orphaned deer who lives with grandma, and there's some weird fucking shit going on in town. And we get to dictate how the story goes. Hold on a second here. Oh, I can't do it in this screen. With little tokens that we find throughout the game. And the different tokens determine different like outcomes for like what happens. Some of them lead to like the story ending. Some of them lead to... So it's like a choose your own adventure. Yeah! And like there's a true ending, but we haven't gotten there yet. So it's very interesting. We played it a bunch back in October. Oh my god, this game, right, Tats? It's been forever since we played this. We're finally continuing it. My goal for the start of 2025 is we're finishing all the games that I have on my backlog that I'd started and have not finished. So Ni no Kuni's done. So that's one game off the backlog. We have this game. We have Sympathy Kiss. And then we have a few more. We have Pokemon Conquest that we'll have to beat still. We have Volcano Princess. We have Guild Wars 2, but that's just like always ongoing. And like will probably take us like the better part of the year. Maybe. We also have a game that we will have not started yet, but we will have to start, which is called Crystal Story 2. That's the first game I ever saw you play. I remember being sleepy and confused. That is a fair and valid thought about this. But my sleep schedule got worse, so now I'm very ready to watch. Excellent. I'm sorry your sleep schedule got worse, Tats, but I'm glad that you're awake enough to maybe be able to better understand what's going on.
He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Huh. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts. But I'm afraid we have places to be. Come on, Iggy. See you, jerks. Ah, fine. We know where that leads them. This way, we'll take the tunnels. There's tunnels. What the fuck is... Huh? This is a new revelation. Either I forgot that there were tunnels, because it's been that long, or this is the first they've mentioned of there being tunnels.
Luca and Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the?
Oh no, what?
That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing
Secret
thud
tunnel.
on a surface as hard as ice.
Exactly.
In fact, it was ice.
Huh?
Chapter 5. Signs. They stood silently, catching their breath.
What? Why is there ice?
The sky was like sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs.
Now I'm just extremely confused.
Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across a snowy terrain.
It's January. You know what? That's fair. You know what? That's the real reason it's taken us so long to play the game. We had to wait for it to be appropriately, for the weather to be appropriate. I just realized I forgot to read that. I think we lost him. Are we up in the mountains? I don't think so. If anything, we went downhill. Then what's up with the Winter Wonderland? All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me. Find a way home. But yes, now I can show you the thing that I was talking about. So this is the little story tree. And each one of these has at least 2 choices. So far, it's only ever been 2 choices. So this is Luca. Luca's the little deer child that's jumping. And then this is Iggy, the little cat person. We only ever get to control Luca. Luca? Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
And then I can't remember the name of our best friend who's talking to us on the walkie-talkie right now. It's that bozo Kerr. Oh, wait, maybe it's not our best friend. I hope nothing bad has happened to you out in those woods.
Luca looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be rude.
With a resigned sigh, Luca responded.
Seems like the only dangerous thing in the woods is you. He speaks, the young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation did you end up with one of our radios? Just lucky, I guess. Boy howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprises, aren't you? You knew my parents? I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
Not our dead mom. or rather our missing mother. We gotta keep moving. Can we go this way?
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. 2 faint seams were visible along the surface.
Interesting. A manhole cover? If it is, I've never seen one like it. Okay, I'm extremely fucking confused now. What's the readout? Sitting above 258 Kelvin. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kerr? Still within safe ranges. Maybe spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge in the equilibrium could cause a cascade. Dude, relax. Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. We're back in COVID times, and the kids have escaped their quarantine. I'm very confused, because this basically looks like it's the future. Let's get this over with. What's all this? Hard to say with all the snow. I think it's the town sign. I can almost make out letters under there. What town could this even be? Couldn't be another town this deep into Weep Woods. Looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go. I'll see what I can do. Okay, we're gonna go back up this way. Hey, never mind. There's nothing up there. Excellent. Situations like such as these, I find it best to chuck stuff first and ask questions second. See, now I'm even more confused because that just confirmed my, like,
the sign that now clearly read,
my thoughts.
Welcome to Beacon Pines.
This doesn't make any sense. We're in Beacon Pines. How's that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? Guess we got turned around? Where did all this snow come from? Well, it's been colder than normal lately. Pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hell. Or wow, there's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape. The puddle we fought at before. It was cold too. Lost and confused in the snow? Exactly. Somehow we ran through the bushes and we traveled through time. Me every winter. I hate it. That's completely understandable and valid. Like, I prefer cooler weather, but, like, winter is too cold. And the snow. Gross. Fall is the best season. I only like snow in the theory. It's pretty until, like, you have to, like, shovel it. And, like, deal with, like, an insane amount of it. But I live in a city. So no thank you. Valid. Winter without snow is just ugly and dead. This is true. Maybe all of it leads to one source. Think it's related? What the hell is going on? We're gonna get you some answers. Snow gives some whimsy to it. This is also true. Let's keep moving. Stuff look familiar to you? Looks like the barrel near the puddle I shoved me into? Yeah.
The fencing glistened, each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
Put snow on the road, gross city snow, and the general annoyance of slipping everywhere. Yeah, it's not great. Looks like the stuff they put up around Weepwood. Stuff who put up? I don't know. Is there anything else? It's all frozen.
Looking down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Oh no. Whatever happened here, it happened fast. Fish didn't even have time to run. Or, you know, swim run.
The crunching of footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all of this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is mangled. The town is destroyed. And everyone we've ever known is gone. We don't know that. You can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry.
Oh no. The bully is crying.
Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion, and more than a little guilt.
It is getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Let's just rest for a bit.
The boys huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
I'm not gonna lie. It does not seem the smartest to be doing that outside. The least they could do would be to go inside one of the buildings. The way the snow covered over every... wow, the way the snow covered everything over. Kind of calming. Yeah. I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. Huh? For getting us away from those creeps. I sorta froze up back there. Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what that gunk would do. You didn't, right? Of course not. And second, stop with this baloney about losing your temper. But I did lose my temper.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. That's exactly what you should have done. Huh? I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That's how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you? Of course. Geez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point. Why would you go around saying cruel things trying to get into fights?
Iggy shrugged.
It's something to do. You're an asshole because you're bored? Damn. Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Rolo are always having a blast together. Laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse mission control. Valid, honestly.
Iggy now wept openly.
I'm also an asshole when I'm bored. Oh no. Wait, is that why you were throwing pennies at Meg when you were visiting? Perfect little Luca Van Horn. With his perfect little life. My life is not perfect. No, that me being nice. Oh no. Everybody in town likes you. Not everybody. Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet, and even she already likes you. You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
Love Tish. Tish is great. She ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
Must be raining out here. Definitely.
Iggy arched into a wide yawn.
Should probably try to get some sleep. Yeah. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of this, of all this.
Luca's eyelids began to slowly drift shut.
Luca? Yeah? I always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse. What do you think? Not bad. Give you the full tour when we get back. You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more.
Oh no. When it comes to the worst days of my entire life, this one wasn't half bad. Aww.
The house smelled of warm bread. Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. "This is how you remember them, huh?" Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes.
Rev, thank you for collecting your daily nourishment.
Aww, look at this perfectly cozy
How are you doing,
scene.
Rev?
You know it wasn't really like this.
God, this game was actually a bit traumatic, right?
The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it.
Doing okay. Think I have a concussion, but I've taken it easy today. I'm glad you've been taking it easy. Hopefully it is not actually a concussion. But yeah, glad you're taking it easy. make sure you continue to take it easy and keep an eye on that, in case things get worse. But hopefully you will feel better soon.
It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy.
I'm extremely confused. Gonna come vibe with you in chat? Hell yeah. Oh no, I hope you're resting plenty and monitoring it properly. Exactly. Tats has the right idea. Come vibe with us for the trauma game. Trying 10-hour days at work suck, but I told them leave me alone and let me go to snail's pace today. That is rough. I mean, I say that's rough knowing full well that at one point I was doing 10-hour days at my current job, but the trade-off was that the reason I was doing 10-hour days was because we were trialing out a 4-day work week. And so we only worked 4 days a week, which was amazing, and I loved it, but it was 10-hour days, 4 days a week. And I had no issue with it because it meant I got a third day off for the weekend. It was great. I loved it so much. And then people abused it, and we lost it because, you know, you can't have nice things. Like 4-day work, 4-day weeks. To work 10-hour back when I worked at CEX. Shit sucked. Yeah, working longer hours definitely is been great. But I mean, like, when you're doing something that, like, you enjoy or at least can tolerate, and then you're working it, but like the trade-off is you get that extra day off, it's nice. I would love to find another job that I could only work 4 hours a week. Damn, that'd be great. But like 4 days a week. It's 9 hours, 1 hour lunch, and we come in Friday for 4 hours. Oh, that is odd. Okay, I kind of see what that is. Yeah. So it's kind of weird, but at least we at least have half a day in order to get things done when I couldn't during hours like that. Guess it depends on the job though. Yeah. 10 hours is fine when you live close by instead of 45 minutes one way away. Yeah, I don't know. So like when we were trying the 4-day work week, we were working remotely fully. I don't know if I would enjoy a 10-hour workday knowing that I have that exact commute that you described, Beefy. But yeah. Ugh, commutes. Yeah, I hate it. I miss being 100% remote. And like my job very much is not making me want to like go into the office more than I did already. Miss it too. First I had was 2 hours each way. That is insane. I do not blame you. If I found out that I had to do a 2-hour commute each way, I would not be at that job for long, if at all. The thing that like I hate the most about not being able to be fully remote is, again, people abused it, and so that's 100% why we lost the privilege. But it's, again, just one of those things where it's like one person kind of ruined it for everybody else. And like I hate that that's the logic that the company took. Sorry to get you guys on commutes and jobs. No, it's okay. we've been having a lot of like super deep conversations on the stream lately, and I'm here for it.
You don't remember, do you?
A therapy session with Maggie. Hell yeah. If something ever gets too deep, I'll say. Because I mean, obviously, there's like things that probably shouldn't be discussed in chat and on stream. But thank you all for collecting your daily poop. I work from home now, and it's a blessing and a curse. Tats, I want your job. I mean, I don't know what you do, but like being able to work from home, I want it. I wish I had a job. That is fair. Blessing because I can start later and watch silly fawns on the internet at night. Aww. Right now, my only source of income are commissions that I had to pause in order to focus on schoolwork. That is positive in the sense that, hey, you have a source of income. Unfortunate that you're having to pause it for schoolwork, but also very understandable. What's good, you green-haired, gorgeous goomber? Hi, Glass. Thank you for collecting your daily poop. And we're playing Trauma Book game. And a curse because I'm so easily distracted, I end up finishing really late sometimes. That is a mood. I have two modes when I'm working remotely. First mode is super distracted and I get nothing done. And the second mode is, oh no, I need to get this done. And I just hyper focus on it. And I crank out like work that I can do in like what I probably could have done. Hyperfixation, no fixation. Exactly. But like when I hyperfixate on what I'm working on, like I pump out. Like I finish the work that I'm working on super quick. Need to find something more stable though, because right now I'm very much doing whatever. That's fair. I kind of like, I mean, I know that it wouldn't be paying me as much as I make right now, but like I honestly would not mind a like super chill like just job doing like data entry, because I 100% know that I could automate like 90% of the work so that like I could literally be doing other things all day because I've automated my entire task load. Would it be fulfilling? Not in the slightest. However, it'd be easy and I'd be less stressed because it's so easy, and I would be able to just focus on things that like I actually enjoy, like working on stuff for stream. I only focus on silly games. I'm focused on gym and lifting close to double my body weight again eventually. Be able to do around my body weight. That is, yeah. What Rev said. Hell yeah, minus your shoulder. I hope your shoulder is unfucked very, very soon. The upside about data entry 2 is it's 100% something that could probably be remote as well, but yeah. Need a shoulder brace because the joint is a bit messed up because I'm hypermobile. I'm both not surprised that such a thing exists, but I also did not know that a shoulder brace was a thing.
Lucas snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch.
Oh no.
The last day we saw him alive.
Oh no.
The day he chose to abandon us. Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch.
Damn, we're getting tea on our dad. Our dead dad.
That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively.
Uh-oh, big uh-oh.
Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see.
Let
me show you.
Oh.
The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. No.
Let me show you.
That's not how this
Oh
went.
no. Very much. You know shit's about to get real whenever that line is used in media. Whether it's a book, a game, or a movie, you know that shit is about to go down. And it's going to either be the most eye-opening shit or most traumatizing shit or both. Big uh-oh.
He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor.
Oh no. Or exactly what Glass just said. That too. I knew that was an option and I completely forgot about it.
Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope.
Oh no.
It was his parents, fighting.
Oh yeah, honestly, I forgot there was a bite command.
Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this.
No. Now everyone's just biting each other. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone's biting me now.
She was scared.
Chaos. Big chaos.
His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it.
Excuse me? Huh?
I swore an oath to help people.
Huh? Oh no.
I won't turn my back on them.
Huh indeed. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we're gonna find out more information about what exactly happened to our parents. But my current theory is that whatever's happening in this current branch that we're on is very much related to why our parents are no longer here.
Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you. Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
Oh no.
I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this.
Oh no.
Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes.
Thank Thank you all for collecting your daily Dory, thank you for collecting your daily poop.
What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile.
Now it's Dory's turn to get bit by everybody.
Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye.
Why are we biting? Tats rediscovered the bite command, and then I mentioned, oh yeah, I forgot that existed, and then biting occurred. Cause you're sweet, so must taste sweet. Ooh. Fart? No farting. There's no fart command here. And thank you for the head pats, Beefy.
Nothing, Buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all.
Maggie tastes like mint. Tickled? There's no tickle command, Dory. Nothing wrong with enabling chaos.
Luca placed the stethoscope against his
Slurp,
father's
queef?
chest.
No.
His heart
Tickle,
was
pick.
racing.
Excuse me?
It sounded like you were going somewhere. Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in.
Dory, you're back just in time for trauma. How's the game going? It's... We had 2 paths we gotta choose from. Actually, can I bring that up? I can, for whatever reason. So we could either go with this one or this one. And I opted to go with this one. And I didn't realize that this was the most traumatic path so far. We're back in the trauma fever dream. Let me show you happened exactly.
Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder.
And that was the last we saw of our father.
I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun.
Oh no. Hello? Who are
A
you?
figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall.
I don't recognize you.
It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head. From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Uh-oh. Get your hands off me.
Whether it was the calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
You two certainly have caused a lot of commotion. Little guys are all so cute. They are. I have no idea who this person is, though. They're new. It's a little mouse child. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy. We were asleep, minding our own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's head. They have a cute hat. Yeah, like Magi sometimes. Huh? Is this the stream that we can't have tea? This is very much is the stream that we cannot have tea. So I'm drinking Dr. Pepper instead. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me. You...
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
I'm drinking iced tea. Does that count as a tea? Kind of. I'm sorry to bring up such a traumatic event. I apologize. Dory, you're good. I will say, nobody has noticed the cost of... Or should I throw it away in solidarity? That is up to you, Tats. I would say no, seeing as you already have it, because that would just be tea abuse. Have we had a funny? We have not had a funny yet. You big-headed, scarfy-necked. Really? Really? I see an ad is up, so we're gonna hold that. Oh, there we go. It's giggle time. I fix, you fix. All right, let's go. Make me chuckle. So that April showers bring May flowers, but what do May flowers bring? Pilgrims. I have heard that somewhere. We were waiting for the funny dragon, I guess. Exactly. See? What is a funny mountain called? I hate it. Hilarious. Got great jokes tonight. Dory, when don't you have great jokes? I love that joke. I feel like I've heard it before. Dory, just know, if it lands on no tea again, you did this to me. Huh. It was good? It was good. Huh. Okay. Damn. Okay, we need to figure out what we're gambaying. How we're gambaying. Start prediction. Start a prediction. I'm trying to think now. What would a good gamba be for this? I'm not even sure what we could do, right? Some games, it's a lot easier to, like, think of a gamba for. This one, I'm not even sure on what we could gamba with. Like, my first thought is if this will have a happy outcome or not. Gamba which choice you go with? See, I could if I knew what the choice options were going to be. I feel like the best thing to do is whether this will be a happy ending that we get or not. When do we know the ending? So I did look this up because I was curious how close we were to beating the game. And so this flower here, and this flower here have one more flower each past them. So what we're doing right now, we're on flight for this flower. This is going to take us to the next flower for sure. Beats game in 20 minutes. I mean, if that were the case, Dory, we're like 40 minutes overdue. Oh my god, we're flowering. Exactly. You know what? Actually, I just thought of a better... I thought of a better Gamba. How many choices are we going to have next? Like, initially. We're trying our best to distract Magi from the game so they don't beat another one too quickly for stream. Ooh. And this will be easy. Either we're going to have one or we're going to have two. We're going to do a 2-minute submission on the Gamba. That's okay. Next Ni no Kuni will take us 8 years. No, it will not. I looked how long it takes to beat the game. It takes much less time. Okay, Gamba prediction is up. I'm betting money on it now. Oh my goodness. Dory, did you not bet money on it last time? I was kidding, Magi. Oh no. All right, Gamba is up. Gamba those points. 2 choices? Alrighty. I mean, it is completely possible. Something tells me it's only going to be 1, but there have been a few times that we've gotten to a choice and had all the options that we needed. Because, like, if I go here, like, we have all of these badges, and some of them I don't think we've even used yet. Like, I don't know that we've used Pungent. I don't think we've used Incendiary. I don't know that we've used Lavish. I don't know if they also get reused or not. I cannot Gamba, for I am European. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Beefy. But it says you have a 1 next to your name. I'm confusion. Alright, I guess we'll find out. Laughs in outside of EU. Beefy, I Gamba for you. Dory's got your back, Beefy. Furball. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit here. Interesting choice of words. I mean, let's all just calm down. No, but there is a rule, EU rule with gambling. I vaguely recall this. Who are you? A friend. An observer. A hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility. EU is weird about gambling even with fake money. Yes. Great. How about a name? In short, no Gamba and spaces easily accessible for kids. which kind of makes sense. Hero, thank you for collecting your daily nourishment. Hello, Magi and fellow pooplings. No! No! You guys are not pooplings. Shitlings? No! Oh my gosh. Thank you for respecting our chosen identity, Hero. Oh my goodness. Ah. Hi, Zill. I mean, I'm just saying, there were more poop emoji reactions than votes. Yeah, but there's also still like 2 weeks left, so next question. True. I still vote poo poo stinky. God damn it. Throws mod badge. Dory, last time you threw the mod badge, you ended up eating a free Nuggy coupon. I pooped it out. Oh no. You must call me something. You can call me Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off? Very well.
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Sticks Dory's badge back on her forehead. We need her. Exactly. Exactly. Dory's not allowed to unmod. Wait. Oop indeed. Do you live here? You might say that. So you know where we are? You might also say that. Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You gonna help us or not? Before knowing how to leave, one must know where they are. Alright, that does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but I am getting out of here, one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Damn, are we gonna have to make a choice already? Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented.
Very well, I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Rev, hope you enjoy your lure. Thank you for stopping by. Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold. Until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place. Cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines. Look, Nat, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we stumbled through some time travel gate in Weepwood? Or we teleported to some alternate universe? Or this is all some cruel experiment by Kerr and his goons. This is not our home. You're inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful. Just give it to us straight. So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original, true Beacon
Crazy?
Pines.
I was crazy once. They
They locked me in a room.
A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
Rats make me crazy.
Crazy?
I was crazy once.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
And rats make me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
A rubber room.
A
A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Thank you for the crazy, Zill. Find a way home. Oh no. You both grew up here. The town you've called your home for the past several years is a replica. Cute thingy on the stream.
Crazy? I was crazy
once.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
They
locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
And
rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
They locked
Locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Thank you for the crazy as well, Beefy. Also, Dory, I don't think you've noticed some of the other redeems and their cost. So, Magi, you remember our... Oh, yes. Apparently he hates me.
My name's
Magi,
Candy
and I'm a
is
very good puppy. Thank you, Tats, for that. If I call him out on shit. Andy, does this surprise you in the slightest? You're not an echo chamber for him, so of course he hates you. And if he lies, I call him out and make him look stupid. That doesn't... Yeah. Candy, you mean basically the exact same thing that I did before he, like, pulled the shit he pulled on me? Oh. Because I put him in his place every time. Hell yeah. Someone has to do that now that I'm not around. Oh my goodness. Zill. Thank you for the bits, Zill. One of them said something about you that... Oh, no. Magi, how could you do this to me? Do what to you? Dory, what did I do? Lower redeem costs? Because you know what? I took note of how rare it was that people were using the redeems. And I thought, you know, maybe I should lower the cost of redeems. And,
Capybara, 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 capybara,
I noticed that, like, the redeems weren't getting used, so I figured, you know what, if I lower the cost, maybe the redeems will get used more often. And, I know everyone will appreciate the lower cost on the redeems. He said the only reason he joined the guild was raid, but he also knows what WoW is like, and he gets it that you kind of didn't want to play it all the time. See? That's wild. It's almost like I had the right approach to the game. It is a game that was very much enjoyable in, like, bursts. You would play the new content, get through it, get done with everything. Get done everything that, like, you wanted to get done in it, and then, like, you would log in every so often, or, like, do something else in the game. And I get that, like, some people like to play the game more often, but, like... once or twice. Exactly. Once or twice for raids or to do like other content. Exactly. This was supposed to be a no tea stream, but this tea is immaculate. That was great, Beefy. I don't know what this is all about. The only correct approach to WoW is to not play WoW every day for 12 hours straight. Exactly. I used to play WoW a lot more. Like, you might say probably like, I wouldn't say an unhealthy amount, but like to the point that like I didn't have time for other games because that's all I basically played. And then I came to the realization that it's like, hey, if I don't put all my time into this game, I can actually play other games and like enjoy other games. And so like once I realized that, it was just like I could never go back to playing it as often as like I used to. But yeah. Thank you for the tea update, Candy. There we go. Candy comes in here just to drop bombs. I love it. Candy does. What is a koala? Not really a bear, because it lacks the qualifications. What do you call a song about a tortilla? Tortilla? A rap? I want to like WoW, but no money for expansions means that I don't get to enjoy the cool stuff everyone is doing. Exactly. Honestly, damn it, Zill. Thank you for the bits, Zill. See, and that's why I think that Final 14 is the superior game, because it has an amazing free trial that lets you play unlimited the first 2 expansions with no restrictions on playtime. What cars do eggs drive? A Volkswagen? Ooh. Zill's like, laugh, damn it. I'll pay you. Cause Zill, you throw money at me so often. I appreciate it, but like also you don't have to throw money at me. Why did the chicken cross the road? It didn't. It got turned into a fried chicken. Damn. Did one wall say to the other, let's meet at the corner. Maggie, laugh, please. Oh my gosh, Zill. No. Oh my goodness. I pay for apparently. Oh my goodness. Tats, thank you for the bits as well. This is literally pay to win. Oh my god. No! I hate that landed on that. I hate that it landed on this, because this 100% is technically pay to win now. Okay, so you guys get another 2 minutes to make me laugh again. And if I laugh again, I spin the wheel twice. I've got jokes. Dory does have jokes. What cars do sheep drive? Lamborghinis. Maggie, what did the 2 coconuts to eat the other? How's it hanging, bro? I got a joke too. Oh no, Beefy. I want to hear this joke, but I'm also kind of scared because I feel like it might be not actually a joke. How do cows learn about current events? They read the Moose paper. Ooh, that was good. So what does a fish, driftwood, and glue have in common? Huh. I'm not sure. Fish and driftwood can be in the water. And glue? That's the part people get stuck on? That was a good joke, Beefy. Oh, that was amazing. I'm not even mad about laughing at that. Maybe draw a Dory with small Magi in her hands like a toddler. Oh my goodness. Okay, spinning twice. Oh boy. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work. Because technically Candy redeemed it. I guess Candy... Yeah, I guess Candy technically gets to pick something. Candy gets to suggest something for me to add to screen or send me an image. You get basically send me, like, pick something that I have to find an image for or send me the image. It has to be TOS compliant. And I have to add it to the screen for the rest of the stream. And then for the second spin. I feel like I know what this is gonna be. Oh, damn, Candy was fast at that. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, Candy, I love that. That's amazing. It's image. Oh my goodness. New sound? Yeah. Is that Carl Weezer and shit? It is. Yeah, now we still have to pick the sound redeem. I've seen suggestions for a fart alert. I've also seen the My Name's Magi and I'm a Brat. Is it this one? Oh, it's not even My Name is Magi and I'm a Brat. If we're talking about the clip, it's I'm not a deer, but I am a brat. Magi is going backwards? What do you mean? It was first Brat Summer, then Bottom Autumn. Oh my goodness, what is this? I mean, Candy sent me a suggestion. I have to look this up. Hold on. So I can't even remember how this one's supposed to work. Let me get back to you on that one. Oh, it does say Redeemer suggests, so... I'm just double checking something here because I don't even think I do have stuff on there still. I would say yes. Let me just double check something here. Magi note. Yeah, Candy, let's pick something else. Ah! Ow. Hold on a second here. Dory, why? No, why are you running through chat with no pants on? Because why not? Yes. Enjoys the show. Oh my goodness. Let me be free. Oh. Yeah. Well, while we wait for Candy to get back on a different suggestion, we're going to continue the game. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair. But a replica nonetheless. That's impossible. It's too much work. You'd need a whole town. to replicate a whole town. Indeed, to pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved. That which could not would require a precise duplicate. We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. Mind-numbing detail. Oh, wow. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to this miraculous thing we call a brain. The cutest little nom nom. Is that a nom emote? It's the emote that I need to obtain. I can only nom on people, eat them, don't ask. Oh. It has a real aversion to discontinuity, a revulsion even. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane. Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably. So you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all and no one noticed? Precisely. But why? Why is the one question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
The source. Why'd you say the source like that? Why indeed?
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
It's all ridiculous. There's no way they could.
He looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation.
How'd you help? Dory's being sussy. When isn't Dory being sussy? Also, Dory isn't sussy. She's just a little silly.
With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this really is home.
He sprinted off into the pale distance.
Oh no!
As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out,
Iggy. It's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weepwood.
Chapter 6.
I'm just a little guys. But Maggie, am I zilly? Very. The zilliest. Where are the choices? We're getting there.
Source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more.
Usually, we have to wait to a new chapter to get a choice. And so chapter 6 is a new chapter. So we should be getting a choice at some point in this.
As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle.
We like choosing? Exactly.
Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to
Gonna
point to
riot?
Glenn
I'm trying to get
Harvest.
there.
But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone. uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard.
Oh no.
A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. All this time, I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here, alone, in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply, just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me this slip like that? What if I couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
We gotta hide. Hiding in the bush. 259k. Fall off distance still good. Dude, did you hear me? It said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? Oh no, hiding in bushes? Is this Fortnite? It might be. Fortnite Battle Pass. How'd your shit out my ass? Saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. Gritty on them, Magi. I'm trying. People who love them will never know the truth. Truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey! Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Dory, you haven't trained them in the art of the gritty enough. Yeah, Dory, you gotta train me more in the art of the gritty. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Haha, weirdo. Here I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses are out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey! Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow, crying like some pushover. Who you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you, acting like a horse's ass, I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah. Kurt and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the source must be awfully valuable to the perennial harvest. Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it? What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. Oh no. I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Let's do this. Locate the source. If I had to guess where the source is, I would say it can get awful cold out there in those woods, Luca. Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Found the source of the ticking. Oh no. Where's Rollo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh heavens no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Aw, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
Uh-oh. What's that? Long story. A few years back, I came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Oh no. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff to give kids. The good stuff. So why did you bury it under a tree? That's the long part of the story. You and Rollo were doing chores at Rollo's chicken coop. And you guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these were some primo fireworks. So I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop? I prefer to think of it as incendiary redecoration. Sorry, you should have seen the looks on your faces. Rollo got grounded for months. Which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried him under that tree. But when I came back for them later, they were gone. I figured some grown-up found them and tossed them.
Iggy triumphantly raised the shoebox.
It all makes sense now. Turns out, it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us. Unbelievable. Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who is in way over his head. A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero. I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself. Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. Oh no, they're evil. Prepare for blast off, loser. Crooked. Just like this whole stinking place. Hey, that's a new badge. Let's go. Can I go anywhere else?
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes.
Autobots assemble.
Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo, 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 echo. Whoa! I can see why they wanted to move us all out of town now. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. I mean, if there's cold air coming out of it, that seems like a source to me. This is the source? It's a dang hole. How do we smash a hole? Oh my goodness, it's Kerr. Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr. Where's Rollo? I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Drats. It's cold. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
Really is something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined,
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. The fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean you don't know? Ain't you in charge? Oh, heavens no. My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications. Complications like us? You are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
Oh no. He's evil, I knew it. It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. Point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime. And you happen to be extras, ready for your curtain call. We aren't giving up without a fight. Your smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you. Now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change. Oh, there, that's better. Deal with them.
Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance.
Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
Stop. Let's not do something regrettable. Joke's on you. Regret is one of my specialties. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these in your precious hole? Nothing. Nothing at all. You're a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. That's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool. Call off your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You all can head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What, like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Ooh. Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca. Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side.
Oh no.
Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped. His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
You reckless child, what have you done? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back. How? What channel do I use? Doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening. If you do that, the clipboards will haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kerr's out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself. Oh, no! If he lets go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phileas Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Rum dum dum. Property dum dum. Wow, can you believe this guy? Oh, hey, we got a new thing too.
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Kerr, just let go. No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
You aren't going to kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
Oh no. Please let there be a decision. I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no.
Luca felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do to bullies. I can't. It's your only way out of this mess. Two birds with one stone. It makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
A calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this. No, Iggy, no.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Let there be two choices. I don't mind losing. Don't die. Let me do the right thing for once. Iggy, no. Oh, it's a choice. It's two choices. It's two choices. Do I even put a poll up for this? Do I even put a poll up for this? Because it seems like everyone wants me to do accept. No killing friends. The worst part is I think we have to get all the endings. Nor indeed. But we will go with accept first. No, wait, sorry. Refuse. We want to refuse his request. We are refusing, so we do not kill friend.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face.
Oh no.
That's a good lad. Now, radio for help. Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out. We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair.
Oh no.
Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away. A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end.
So the question is now, do we go do a different path or do we let our friend die and see what happens?
the wrong thing.
Look, we got one of the final things. Also, I guess, I'm traumatized. It's understandable. This is clearly, no matter which one we do, neither of these is the right path. Now the question is, do we do this path and finish it maybe? Or do we take a break from the trauma? Maybe. And we go back here. And we do this path. What do we want to do? Is there more trauma over there? I have no idea, because this is... So, this one we know for sure there's trauma. This one we don't know what happens. I do not trust that there will be a break from trauma. That's fair. Do we potentially go with there potentially being a break from the trauma? Or do we go with the guaranteed trauma? Do both sides have endings? Yes. So there's two. So this here, where we are right now, is one ending. Well, actually, sorry. There's two endings here. This one here, we can't get to the part that has an ending because we don't have the second choice for it. And then this one here has two more endings attached to it. So we have five more endings to unlock. At least five more. Why not finish the one we're on now? Fair. Chat, prepare for... You know what? We're going to wait for the ad, so, everyone can experience the trauma. So we're not jumping back and forth. Yeah, that makes sense. Dory, thank you for the hydrate. And the posture check. Because I was indeed very much on the edge of my seat. One moment. Cry. Big prepare for cry. Big prepare for cry. Never prepared? Understandable. Okay. I think everybody's back. It's time to accept.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request. With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Good.
The two silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
Oh. A firework. Uses cry toggle. I have to. Our friend is dead. However, we're getting fireworks. Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Luca, you should really step back. What? Quickly. Curious. Ah, but of course. Those fireworks of Iggy's must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. My face right now is looking exactly like Maggie's model. Too much cry. Belzy! Welcome to the trauma. I'm too sober for this game. That is a mood. Our friend is dead. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempus liquamine is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy one can create a cryogenic cascade. The cry toggle just makes me even more sad. I can toggle the cry toggle back off. Welcome to the trauma. I lived this trauma again. We're playing the silly book game that is apparently just trauma. Do I need to untoggle the crying? So the gunk makes things cold and the fireworks made that hole freeze over? Hedgie, I'm sad. Okay, I'll toggle off the tears. We'll be angry instead because our friend's dead. Is that better? That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. When I find Kerr's dead, Dory. I shudder to think what would have happened in that case. I'm gonna kill him again. Oop.
We have some idea what that would look like.
It'll take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all of this, why haven't you been helping? I find his ghost and I'll kill it. Fair. Valid reaction. I have been, in my way. Each one of us has our role to play. Ultra Instinct Magic. Hi, Kelly. How are you doing, Kelly? Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn. You are going to save the world. Huh?
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow.
Hello, Happy New Year. Mine has been flooded with car or doctor appointments. Not gonna lie, been a bit draining. I am so sorry to hear that, Kelly. I hope that it will get better soon. Also, good night, Beefy. Thank you for staying and hanging out for as long as you did. I'm sorry you have to go to bed crying now. I can't even say that, like, if we'd gone the other route, that it would have been any better.
Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny. To be continued in Beacon Pines, Pines Harder.
I'm sorry, excuse me? It's what I get for drag racing through the office building, waging war on New Year's. That sounds quite exciting.
Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good? I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Why is the name of it? It's a whole thing. So that was the other ending. So I guess we have to go to a beginner's guide to hostile interrogation. I think this was supposed to be a horror game. Kind of. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure. And either the good ending is here, like through this path, or it's through this path. It's an emotional damage game. It very much is. It's a cry into your pillow game. True. So kind of like Spiritfarer? Maybe? I've never played Spiritfarer. But basically, you for this, you go back and you make choices, and it affects how the story plays out. Like,
They'd
hold
run
on.
the classic good cop, hard cop interrogation.
Oh, I can't bring the tree back up. But each one of those flowers that was on the tree represents a choice that you get to make. And as you play through the game, you unlock more choice options. So it will, it lets you progress the game further. Right now, we have one path that we can't progress because we don't have a choice that's available for it. And we only had 2 paths that we could make choices for. And one of those led to an ending. I mean, all 3 of these lead to ending. All 3 of the ones we had left lead to endings. But it's just, there's 2 choices after each of the ones we have left. So, it's yeah.
Rollo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver. Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver?
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance.
And to think this game started off as a turn-based RPG demo, and now it stands out in how it traumatized. Nobody expects the trauma.
Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the world?
The chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who? Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're sweating.
The doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
You can do this my way, or... well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans! The beans! What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran. Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good lord.
He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
I feel like I know where this path leads, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this is a good ending either. Harry, thank you for collecting your daily nourishment. No, you've got it all wrong. Belzy, thank you for collecting your daily nourishment. Where is she now? This game again, such a sad game. Collecting your daily poop? Yeah, we have to beat it, Harry. Harry, you missed the trauma ending. Maggie just wants to traumatize us. Listen, I'm also traumatized. She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? Listening to? Good. It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. Comfy trauma bonding. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold. Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
It was the trauma we made along the way. Oh no. Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need more information. Bro, I'm so bad at Hades, and I just beat Lord Hades for the first time like an hour ago. It was sick. Nice! I have not played Hades yet. Yeah, but we better not push Mr. Tolliver any further. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library? If there's any information about this source thing, Kato can help us find it. Maggie can't start any more new games. We'll be here for another 6 years. Listen, we're almost done this game, I think. Let's go get some answers. Oh, it's skipping. Okay. Hello. I think you're a penguin. This is a dang nice library. Oof, I said lol twice, ripped my message. I do that all the time, Harry. Thanks. We work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Wait, hold up. I wonder. Oh, I need to check something. Oh. Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Miss Novak sometimes. Got you working for free? It's quiet, and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you and Rollo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. That's sick. Bro got library premium. Exactly. What are you looking for? That's the thing. We sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. They do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Great, we'll start there.
Chapter 8.
Excuse me?
6 feet under, 3 towns over.
Library Premium gives you access to so many words. Well, hey, we're about to get the next choice at some point. Because we're going into a new chapter.
The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records.
Choices!
Desperately
Choices
searching
indeed.
for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance.
I see a frog. Yes! Zill, the frog has arrived. A solid 7 words. It's sick.
Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered.
1 for each day.
Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst.
365 words. 1 more on leap years.
But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records. Rollo Cotter. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears. Oh yeah, I also beat another game today. Astrobot was very fun. Illiterate. Wait, if that's the case, why do I only get 7? Can we eat the frog? Only if Belzy wants to be eaten.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. It won't be boring county records that kill you. Cook the frog legs first. Oh, I didn't know we had access to biting. Heck yeah. Margie is so considerate. And ow, Dory. There's no farting. I will only nom on you, Belzy. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. Love to see you try. Hey, hey, hey! We're all a little tired here. There's about to be none left if we keep chomping. Ooh. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the obit? J. Hartford. From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford? That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords? Miss Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hart. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. My mom's name is Eleanor. What if Grandma isn't Grandma and it's the mum and mum fell into the ooze? And that's why she has all the explosives in the basement. And also why she suddenly showed up one day with, out of nowhere, and why Luca's mom just disappeared. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. My parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. The lights are on.
His heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business.
Librarian kid just hearing that being said loudly in the lobby, right?
Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Oh no! Oh no! Our not grandma is there!
Tempering his breath and to listen closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Check on Mr. Tolliver in the basement. Oh no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Checks on Maggie in the basement. Yeah, Dory, am I still tied up down there? Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace.
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Ow. Ow. Oh no. Water. Dory, what did Magi do? What do you mean, Zill? Okay, I can figure this out. Just need a little brain food. Dad Tolliver was a dumb name anyway. This could be a blessing in disguise. I don't think it is.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Hehe. Okay, now I can think. Magi lives there. It's part of their contract about never leaving. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. We're gonna go up the stairs and Gran's gonna be right there. Oh no. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him.
I feel concerned about Magi's well-being. I don't know, Dory's basement seems comfy. It's very comfy.
With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep forever. They have tea and snacks, don't worry. Come on, legs. Just a few more steps.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground.
Dad, I don't think there was something... I think there was something funky with that jam.
Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The drum? Go to sleep. Success. What a jammy situation. Exactly. I would say it. Do you get free food or any food down in the basement? Jammed up our system. Damn. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? I'm sorry, Gran. Rest now and let me handle everything. They do get food, usually sushi or
Chapter
ramen.
9.
I'm a good host, I promise. Of course, Dory provides her basement fawn with all the enrichment they need. Jesus, is that you? Huh? Just looked away. The fuck happened? We ate the jam from the basement and passed the fuck out.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him? Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed?
Don't eat basement jam. Noted. Exactly. Was it at least tasty? No idea. It must have tasted fine because, like, we didn't notice until we almost passed out going up the stairs. Unless it's in Stardew Valley, damn, eat all the basement jam. That is an opinion.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival! Then I know if Dory throws me down there, I will take Tats with me if that happens. Ooh. Ah. Chat, we gotta go to the festival this time. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Still, we're swimming over to Dory's basement tomorrow at first light. Oop. Don't forget to smuggle in some shiny moss for Magi. Oh my goodness. I promise. Only Magi lives there until someone rescues them. Oop. Dory throws me down there, then the basement jam is going to get munched. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. This one, the one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Whoa, ho, ho. Sly devil. Wait, I wonder. Damn it, we still can't get there? Come on, we have to be close to getting the thing. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around, but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Sure we are, Tats. And Belzy, I got you. Got some moss.
Augustus Valentine
But moss comes from Magi. Or am I wrong? Ooh. That's a lot of people. One moment. I need to change the battery on my headset because it's dying. Is this thing... Oh, God. Ow. Hello, Beacon Pines. I am Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and... I suppose you already know that. Oh, yes. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Thought the tree behind the mayor was a mushroom hat. Ooh. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right. Where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. What a great turnout. Aw, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. It would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. What is it, inexorable? Yes. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. Simple business trip, which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. Imagine it's like inevitable, but then just say inevitable. Maybe. I'd have to look it up. to figure out what the definition is exactly. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Means impossible to prevent, so yeah. Makes sense. Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. Conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I'm tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. That doesn't sound good. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all my travels, I've learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so, it is with a happy heart that I proclaim,
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest awaits. Aw.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly
Huh?
freezing everyone and everything it touched.
Huh?
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end. There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything! Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Huh?
No, I
mean, we know where the ice
don't
comes
mean
from.
that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again.
She's sassy? She do be sassy.
Please.
Oh, hey, look, there's a third option here. Huh.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
What? What's going on here? You're that Modwell girl. Please, call me back. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
Seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beck quickly removed the
Mr.
ropes.
Tolliver is so chill. He's chill, but he's also a little booped. That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never knew who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here to...
Beck twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, old gal's nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source... Well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing, really. The other day, I had the radio on scam while restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in Perennial Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. We have a password and nowhere to put it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. Should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
I feel like this is the right path. You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time, Mr. Tolliver's had a candy shelf. But all he ever sells us is apples?
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rollo. Well, sure. But once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find out. We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay, I was gonna say, bro. I thought for a second that all of that was because of candy shelf. I mean, it could be. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried? Covered? Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies. So you would be 21. The peppermints caused this. Quickly, go back in time and eat them all. N would be 14. D would be... Ooh, it's an anagram. Nuncreed's drugstore. How the hell did he get that?
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Rollo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Kren's new drugstore. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next. Investigate Nuncreed's drugstore. Hell yeah! You scared me half to death. Sorry. Kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? Nope. Got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. Swear, that man would be late to his own funeral. Hold on, I want to go this way. I want to see if there's anything else here that we got. Aha! We did.
Bent if all you have. Luca tied up if all you have.
I forgot how this worked. Freaky chat? No, huh? I missed that. Bro, I just want to go to Kren's nude rug store. Come on. Runs through chat naked. Oh my goodness. Why are we running? Ay, ay, ay. The photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Let me see that. Huh. Look at those two young fools. How did it end up at the bottom of the pond? Who can say? Imagine you too busy fishing. Yeah, fishing take brain power. Some things are just hard to explain. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine's. What's a new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Need to get one of those. Hello? What? Oh, can't. I got it. Need to get one of those concert shirt guns to shoot door. Huh? You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. It's caught up with work. Work? You? And a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh? What do you have to report? Get it down, Madam Dragon. Oh my gosh. Is that a naked frog, Belzy? What is this Insipid Town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. Actually, a pretty nice guy. Should spend some time with him. Ooh, excuse me. Belzy in their natural form. Kren's nude frog store. Oh my goodness. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. This is just a temporary arrangement. Glow can be seen from our damned backyard. They're dumping their nasty secrets on us. When this all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
Uh-oh. We have a new choice to make now, sister. The town is going to change, whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future? Or be forgotten in the past? Yes. It's a shame. Father named you Augustus. But you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. It's getting late, children. Do you have anything to say, lady? Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. Humph. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. I want to see if I can get in here. Nope, that's locked.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Where'd you get the candy from? Might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice. But whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Oh? Yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. Must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold, hard cash. Well, he's right. It's locked. There's got to be more clues. Okay, let's see. How do we get into Nuncreed's drugstore? Oh no, what is Emmett gonna say? Nothing by the sounds of it. Yeah, I think he's just... I think Dory is correct. He is just thinking.
Harry, the first jester,
See, there we
asked
go.
me, how do we get into Nuncreed's drugstore? Seeking entrance to Nuncreed's elusive drugstore, are we? Perhaps you need to channel the cunning of a stage actor on opening night. A little creativity and flair might do the trick. Or maybe Margie, Margot can conjure up a path with their deer-inspired wisdom.
Damn
or
it,
dare
Emmett.
I say, bribe your way in with some of that delectable horn moss from Margie's collection.
Oh,
Worth a shot, I suppose.
He really decided to go with all three of the fucking jokes there. I found a key. It's single use. Mago and the horn moss. God damn. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncreed? No.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Emmett does cool bro pose. Kren's new drugstore. I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
All right, let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Thank you, Belzy. Underground secrets. Sounds like that did something. Staring at chat, and that still got me. It's so good. Great, now what? I guess we... Oh,
The inside of the
we
phone
fall.
booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground. The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it. You knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. There, Dory. I'm right behind you. There's an ad in progress. Okay, I'm gonna stop progressing the game for a moment, and I'm gonna go grab a snack because I need it. I'm back. Chat's right here. We are the snack. You know what? Fair. Join stream. My fauna goes for a snack. My face went. What snack did you get? Terry's chocolate orange. You ordered Chinese food. I was just gonna say, Dory also had Chinese. Fest mother gave me a white chocolate orange for Christmas. Nice. This one was just like a toffee orange. You eat it? Exactly. The orange is for eating. All right, let's continue. Fauna, I have unfortunate news. We We're Feywild Teog at the moment. Feywild. Oh, drunk? I had pad thai. Nice. I had breakfast. Worse? Oh no. Oh no. Are you being relentlessly pursued by false Hydra? Yes, and his name is Juice Krill. Oh no. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 were real? Sounds like a Dory. Alright, I'm a dip. Love y'all. Hope you're doing well and have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, Harry. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Or day. Or night. Time zones are weird. I think we might be wrapping up soon here as well, because I feel like we have quite a way to go. Rolo, at one point or another. 3 a.m., so night. Fair. Well, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by again. Said that about every technology ever used in Hank Atomic. Are you finishing the game tonight? I don't think so, solely because we haven't even made it to the choice for this route yet. And we still don't have the choice to unlock the second choice here. So I think this is like one more stream and then we'll beat this. There are many branches and many choices. Exactly. I think we're going to try to get to the choice and then we'll end it there. That's why I'm such a good predictor. Looks like each of these has something written on them. Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town is all farms and fertilizer. And a series of tubes. Always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. It's the thing about Pa. You don't realize what he means until it's too late. Perennial Harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? She just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. The suit has a broken mask. So have we found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a Nuncreed and talks like a Nuncreed, let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying. There's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. I've been out of town all week. I come home after Mother Krilt and Father Krilt came twice to check on Juice Krilt. I've noticed subtle changes that were done while I was gone. Juice's nightlight lights over my onion were turned off. Juice Krilt's AC, the fan in my bedroom that is constantly running, was turned off. My laundry, fuck nasty, was clean. Much to consider going forward. Damn. I mean, the laundry part sounds like a nice surprise, but the other parts don't sound excellent. Ella, hi. How are you doing? Juice Krilt is going through it for real. Truth. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. I'm okay, I think. Uh-oh. You think? Well, I hope that everything is all right. And if you ever need to chat, yes, everybody, hug Bella. Ever need to chat? My DMs are open. Stand by, Juice Krilt had a horrible accident earlier. We'll post pics in the server. Oh no. Just get back. Shit. 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 Awesome. You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. Boop. 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 Thank you for the boop fist. I told them it was an absurd password. They love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now. I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Juice Krilt is wrapped around my fried rice container because it's warm and I keep my house at a constant... That sounds like a decent temperature. That's around what I keep mine at in the summer. Both hellbent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Also, I'm so late to the stream/game that I haven't the slightest fucking clue, but I'm here for it. This is also like stream 3 or 4 of this game. I can't remember because we haven't streamed it since October, so like there's a lot. But also not having a slightest clue what's going on is basically this game. Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us. Says he's got an opportunity. Found something he didn't quite understand. And he's willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Father and I both believed in helping people. Thing is, I could never get him to understand. But the thing I could never get him to understand was it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, haven't streamed it since October. I mean, real soaplings would remember. True. He'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. Real poopling's fist? Oh my goodness, story. Is there a point to this sob story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
Tried to keep you safe. Tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. He forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What? You really don't know. My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's gonna disrupt the festival. Dreamers, more like creamers, because they glaze so much. Huh? Fist, that's a wild thing to say. Why would she...
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Leave? Story, don't leave. Apparently she knows a lot of things. Joke's on you. Name's changing. Wahaha. True? What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground layer we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. To be fair, Fist, Dory hasn't told anybody else until just now. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
Oop. You need to tell me what she's gonna do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Hot VTuber news. Gotta get this to the press. Oop. Tell me now. She's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with a mark on the fountain in town square. I love the art style of this game. It is very, very nice art. The fountain, but why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source. What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's gonna freeze us all. Dory, don't you dare. You know what you said. You know what you did. I'm not a deer. You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from town as you can get. This town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. That did not go how I expected. So, we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this town. That's what a deer would say. I mean, if a deer would say that, Dory, then a seal would also deny it.
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shudder of a
End
camera.
stream in
as she
another
seemed to cover
universe.
Great
Oop.
distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth.
In another time, in another world, a stream ends. Exactly.
Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view.
Well, that's what that tube is for.
A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Rollo. And then Luca. And then Beck. That was intense. Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids there and there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got any... doesn't look like it got on any of us. Didn't feel like we traveled that far. Where did it all go? This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Yeah, but like, what happens if I go through here? Nothing? This looks familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear off the snow. No time, Nuncreed's getting away. Aw, man, we don't get to clear it off this time? The mystery of the lost fluids will go unsolved. Okay, this is starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed of all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of the town of town. Ah, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Rollo, stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. Final objective, kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pine citizen of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. I don't ever want to hear a lip about things I say in your chat after saying the mystery of lost fluids will never be found. I've given you lip about stuff you said before.
The frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward
Snow steppies indeed.
He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild. Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Dude, there's nothing that tickles the ASMR pickle like snow steppies. They are good sounding. Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. You drop that, you've doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Look, you've got one for me, and I got one for you. Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollowenbach held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
Got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with anguish.
Oh no, he's the reason our dad's dead.
His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change. Very convenient that your way just happened to line your pockets. Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
It's choice time!
Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
But you know what that means. He began to hum or weep. Those are our options. However, we are going to call it there because it is getting late. And I don't know. Here's the thing. If we do not end it there, if we don't end it there, we're going to have to end it later. And we're going to end it with a no giggle. All right, I'll finish my thoughts after the no giggle. I have one more chance to make Maggie laugh. Dory, you have infinite chances to make me laugh. The best joke ever. Oh no. How do you get a country girl's attention? A tractor? I hate it. goodness. I have a joke with the TOS. Do you know what this means now that I've lowered No Giggles? This means that No Giggles is going to cost 500 points on Saturday. We still need to do a sound redeem? We do. Candy has not gotten back to me yet. Candy has not gotten back to me. Oh no, Brat Magi. Listen, if Candy does not get back to me by Saturday, I will just add the the clip of me saying that I am a brat, though. Oh my goodness, damn it. I'm gonna have to lower No Giggles. I should do that now before I forget. I mean, it's not like it's gonna get redeemed again. Before actually, I'll set Q up to do it. I'm a silly little fawn who can't stop giggling. But yeah, no, we're gonna end the game there because I don't want a repeat of Ni no Kuni. And if we went and did those two endings, I don't know how long it would take for us to get the other badge that we need to make the other decision to get the other two endings. It might even be more than two endings. It might be 3 endings. But, yeah. So we will have 7 endings coming your way. Honestly, it's possible. But I think that means that this is a good spot to end it off. And we will have one more stream of Beacon Pines before we're done. Do you mean you don't want to finish the game in 15 minutes and be forced to yap at us? I mean, like, I wouldn't mind it. I prefer to not have that happen. I mean, if it did happen, we would probably just do web fishing again. Or something. I don't know. I'd probably have to, like, think of a game to have lined up for us to play if we did beat it. Aside from web fishing. I mean, not that, like, it would be bad to do web fishing. 7 streams later, the game will still have more choices. Ugh. No, I think we have one more stream left for this, and then we'll be done. But thank you all for coming and hanging out tonight. I'm really glad to be back streaming. I invite everybody who is not already a part of the Discord to please come join the Discord. It's a great place to hang out with other members of the community. We have many polls going on in there right now. We have one to decide the new name for the community. We have one to decide when we're having community night as well. It's a great place to also just chat with other members of the community, hang out with me off stream, and also to make suggestions for stuff like punishment wheel suggestions, reward wheel suggestions, if I ever happen to win the reward wheel, or even words. Words are hard. Game suggestions that you think I might like, games I might like playing, or games that you'd like to see me try playing on stream. And thank you, Dory, for doing all the commands. Yeah. Also, we do have socials as well. So if you like the content here on stream, you will enjoy the content on my socials as well. Most likely. What a god mod? Exactly. Exactly. Nope, I only accept God mod now. Ooh. Dory, the God mod. But yes, we will be back on Saturday too, and I hope that it will happen, but I'm now doubting because we're going to have the lower no giggles cost, so it's probably not going to happen now. But we should be able to finish Sympathy Kiss on Saturday. We will be finished with the boy kissing game. Not that I want to be finished with the boy kissing game, but it will be another game that we knock off our list. If it isn't, Dory, you're going to have to tell me a point that you think I should probably stop so that we can do a full stream of the boy kissing. On it. I will be counting on you. But on that note, we're going to go raid. We're going to go raid Peach. Because we haven't raided Peach since last year. I love that I'm going to make this joke for everybody the first time I raided them this year. But we're going to go say hello to Peach. If you are a follower, feel free to copy the raid message here, and we will send it into Peach's chat when we get there. And if you are a subscriber, you can copy this message instead. How long is that joke gonna last? Yes. Probably not long, honestly. Probably not long. But yes, thank you again for coming to the stream. It's been lovely being able to stream again. Hopefully I will see you guys on Saturday. And if not, hopefully at a future one. But let's go say hello to Peach. And I hope you all have a wonderful time zone, wherever you are. And goodbye, everybody.